We're here in Seattle. We've got open-air baseball for you on the show. It's the Cleveland Guardians taking on the Seattle Mariners. John Shambi and Chris Singleton with you. And Chris, we've got an opportunity to watch one of the true superstars in the sport, Alex Rodriguez. Always exciting to see him in action, and it seems like he consistently finds a way to impact the game.
Yeah, Boog, it's offensively at the plate, defensively when he's on the bases. And this guy's just a heads-up player, but he's got so much talent, and he makes the most of that. I believe it starts with his preparation because you never see him give away an at-bat.
Just a little bit away from first pitch. And on the mound today, number 12. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city.
7-10.
To the left side, but it is well foul. Ball to strike. And he lays down a bunt. And he grabs it, foul. And a pitch. Swings and misses. One away.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
At the plate, Kenny Lofton. First pitch, and he just misses. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
So now 1-2. The wide to kick the pitch. Good eye right there.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
That one the other way. Makes the grab, and there's 2 out.
Batting third.
And let's take a look at the lineup. A guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Jose Ramirez.
No, Boog, not just the fans, not just the people watching this game, but us. I mean, we're pretty fired up to watch this guy swing the bat. He's got big-time pop this season, slugging percentage over 500. Outfielders, put your track shoes on because you're going to be running in the gaps, trying to climb the wall. This guy is going to do damage when he gets the bat to the baseball. Don't take your eyes off of him.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power guy like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next offering way off the plate. No score, just getting started, top of the first. That just missed. He walked him on 4 pitches.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So in now for Cleveland, Larry Doby. That one's in there, 0-1. And a pitch.
Ball 1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Next offering is outside.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
The 2-1. Tapped softly on the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. No score after a half inning. Bottom of the first. Starting on the mound in this one, number 21. And Chris, he's a guy that gets better when things get tough.
Yeah, his batting average against is actually better when he's in a jam. So we'll see if he continues to dance his way out of danger.
Ichiro Suzuki getting ready to hit. Suzuki, second in the American League in hitting.
The right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
The wind of the pitch. That clips the corner. Strike 2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Next offering is down low, and it's 1-2. The pitch. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Turning, looking, and that one is gone. That'll fire up the dugout. His 16th homer of the year, and the Mariners have the lead. It's 1-0.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrist to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
And now for Seattle, number 5.
The designated
First
hitter,
offering misses the
number
mark.
5.
And the right-hander deals. That misses the zone, and it's 2-0.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And a pitch. Popped up to the left, into foul ground, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. In the air, left field. Makes the grab on the run. 1 away.
Batting third.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup.
From the mud, I'm talking about the slums from a city where it's wicked. Most people scared to come, scared to box. They're running, get their from the area. Was all about the funds, put my people on. Now it's division, everybody in competition on the same mission. So why they diss, don't nobody play position.
So up next, Edgar Martinez. This guy is an elite level hitter, especially considering contact, just the ability to hit for average. What you really like, though, stays in against those righties, and that's not so easy as a right-handed batter. And the 1-0. That one drifts inside.
There's some players, for whatever reasons, they seem to just face a slew of right-handed pitchers, and their comfort level increased so much that they'd actually prefer to face that same side thrower in a tough situation.
Next pitch misses way outside. (3-1), and he couldn't come up with it.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting
One
fourth.
gone runner at first.
That's shortstop.
So now it's the Mariner
Alex
cleanup hitter, Alex Rodriguez. He's a guy who does it all. That one's sizzling on its way through to the outfield. The throw to third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
One away, runners at second and third. And now it's going to be Ken Griffey Jr. Big time power.
Ken Griffey
In there, and it's 0-1.
Jr.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Fires to first on the run. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And up next for Seattle, Jay Buhner.
And Boog, I'd say he's due.
And first offering is fouled off. Rodriguez at second with 2 down. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Not sure what's going on right there. No chance. Probably have some funny texts from his buddies after the game.
Righty to the plate. On the ground, right side. Gets it to first. And that is the inning. We'll head to inning number 2 at T-Mobile Park. It's the Mariners 2 and the Guardians nothing. Top of the second. Now it's the rookie first baseman, number 9.
Leading off.
He's a left-handed batter who still comes up with good contact and a good average against left-handed pitchers. The pitch. That one in the dirt. Ball 1. And the next pitch is way outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
That fastball at the bottom of the zone can be very effective. Just got to keep it on the corners.
And down on strikes he goes, and 1 gone. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, number 1. Swings through that one, 0-1. The wind of the pitch. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. One down, base is empty.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's 2 away.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
15.
Two outs, base is empty. Number 15 will hit next. First pitch just misses.
Counts 1-0.
Two down, nobody on. And now 2-0.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
Kicks and fires. Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 2-1 now. The pitch. That misses the zone. Now 3-1. And the pitch. Bounced up the middle. The throw to first. And that is the third out of the inning. The Guardians go down in order. They trail things here 2-0. Back in Seattle, and now the first baseman, number 15.
Leading off for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 15.
The pitch. That one misses. Ball one.
He needs a quick 1-2-3 this time around. Last inning, threw a lot of pitches.
Righty delivers. Oh, that drilled him. Not in time. He legs it out.
Batting eight.
That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now the rookie second baseman, number 29. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Larry Bullard, our umpire behind the plate.
Boog, Bullard's got a pretty standard strike zone. Sometimes they'll have you guessing a little bit, but overall, well-respected umpire in the league.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And one out now.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Now, number 2. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And the righty deals. And a swing and a miss. 0-2 now. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Number 15, the base runner at first with one out. The next offering misses. It's 2-2. And now it's filled up. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Suzuki in the box now. No balls and a strike. Check on the runner, and he's back in easily. The next pitch misses. 1-1.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Next pitch misses. 2 balls and a strike.
One strike.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. High bounce takes it over the fence for an automatic double.
I think he's having some mixed emotions down there at second base, and I wouldn't blame him for being a little frustrated with the ball hopping over the wall. I mean, that at bat was good enough to produce a run, but instead the automatic double halts the lead runner at third, and just sort of a bittersweet at bat.
And now number 5.
Oh, he's so good about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
Second and third, 2 down. Next one misses, and the count is 2-0. There's a line drive to left field. Can't get there, base hit. One run across. Another comes in to score, and it's 4-0.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap, and I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
2 outs, runner at first. Here's a big power threat. Edgar Martinez. 4th right now on the American League home run leaderboard. First offering, and it just misses.
Ball 1, no strike.
Right-hander kicks, deals.
2-0.
2-0 count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
2 outs. Here's Edgar. Swing and a drive deep to left field. That one is back. Hauls it in on the warning track. We play 2 full. It's the Mariners 4 and the Guardians nothing. Top half of the 3rd inning, stepping up for the Guardians, Jose Ramirez. The Guardians in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. Need a good at bat out of him right here.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. And that skips in the dirt. Next offering upstairs. And now 3-1.
Count is 3-1.
The 3-1. And a big swing and a miss.
Well, baseball's coming out of his hand very well. He's been able to paint all 4 corners, but really good ride at the top of the zone. Hitters have to respect that. Very difficult pitch to hit.
And down on strikes. And one away in the top of the 3rd. Number 2 now at the plate.
The shortstop, number 2.
That one the other way and puts the squeeze on it. That's out number 2.
Now batting, number 16.
Number 16 digs in for the Guardians. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate, and there's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals. The punch out there, and good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Guardians fail to score. They're down 4-0. Back here at the ballpark, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's some real power at the plate. Alex Rodriguez.
The shortstop, Alex.
The right-hander back to work.
Rodriguez.
That just misses, and that's ball 1.
Well, he's back out here for the third, and after the first couple of innings, pretty rough. I think the skipper's looking for him to give him a little bit of length, see if he can save the bullpen some.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, he looks fresh out there. Just needs to get a little more confidence and remember how good he's been in the past.
The wind and the pitch.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Swing and a miss. 2-2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next offering is fouled back. And a pitch. That one missed. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. One gone here.
Oh, that slider was way out of the zone, and for me it just comes down to not seeing the pitch out of the hand, not tracking it into the zone, and then also being a little bit anxious, not confident in your two-strike approach. And so when a guy's in that position, you get him to commit early, and a lot of times you get the swing and miss as you did right there.
Now here is Ken Griffey Jr. In for a strike. 0-2. Griffey was an instant sensation when he burst onto the major league scene back in 1989. A sweet swinging 19-year-old kid, and he got to play alongside his dad. He was a special player.
Well, that's pretty much the dream two-strike curveball if you're the pitcher. Hard downward break at the very end that just dips below the swing path, and they say pitchers want to try to bounce that pitch right on top of the plate, so that was exactly what he was looking for on the mound.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit, Jay Buhner. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
And in his rookie year, it was already clear that Ken Griffey Jr. was a generational talent, a bona fide 5-tool player, and every one of those 5 tools was elite.
Next offering is in for a strike. Here comes a pitch. On the ground right side. To first. Play made. That ends the inning. 3 innings complete. It's the Mariners 4 and the Guardians nothing. And welcome back. And now the center fielder.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there. He owns the home plate area.
Now the 0-1. Swings through that one for strike 2. And he deals. Stays alive. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And now one away.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Number 8.
And up next for Cleveland, number 8. In there for strike 1. The wide to kick the pitch. And he hits a ground ball right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Larry Doby. 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Left-hand batter waits. Pitch misses there. 1 ball, 1 strike. Left-hand hitter waits. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. The Guardians still looking for their first hit in this one. Got him looking. And that is that. Guardians go down 1-2-3. They trail it here 4-0. Bottom of the 4th, and here's the first baseman, number 15.
Leading up for the Mariners, the first baseman, number 15.
And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-1. Hit hard on the ground is short. That's a base hit, and the leadoff man aboard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So man aboard, and stepping in for the Mariners, number 29. First pitch, and he just misses. At the belt and fires. Double play ball to second. There's one, and they get him easily at first. It's a double play.
Really nice double play turn right there, and it all started with that sweet glove flip on the feed to second. You know, these middle infielders, they spend a lot of time honing that glove work, so it just becomes like second nature. I think you also have to have a really good glove that's broken in, that's not too large, so that you can have a feel for that baseball and be able to flip it like you're barehanded.
Stepping in, number 2. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And a foul ball. Up the middle, and it gets by him.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Ichiro Suzuki up next for the Mariners. And that one wrapped foul. The 0-1. Now a screamer into the outfield. Lays out and makes the play.
One of the most fun and exciting things you can do as an outfielder. You lay out, you make a diving catch, and you end the inning. That gets the boys fired up in the dugout.
All set for the start of the inning. So in now for Cleveland, number 9.
Leading off for Cleveland, the first baseman, number 9.
The pitch. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
That was straight queso right there.
Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Guy hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that he's throwing up there most of the time.
Next offering misses. Now 1-2. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And he's down on strikes for the second time today.
Just a great slider right there. And I think the key for pitchers and what hitters don't want to see is if a pitcher misses with that pitch, that he misses off the edge of the strike zone rather than in the middle of the strike zone. And right there, excellent execution, and it finished up in a perfect spot.
And here is number 1. Next pitch downstairs, and that's ball 1. Kicks and fires. Top of the zone for a called strike. The Guardians hitless so far in the game. And 1-2.
1-2.
And a foul ball, he stays alive. And a pitch. Got him. That's his second strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Number 15. And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Inside, just missed.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
Line drive. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. Nothing doing for the Guardians there. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the Mariners DH, number 5.
For the Mariners, the designated hitter.
And
number
here
5.
it comes. That misses the zone. 1-0. The pitch. And that one is lifted in the air. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. When you pop a ball up like that, you don't expect it to get you a knock too often, but right there, somehow he got it to drop in behind first base, and that's where no one could get to it.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make a move for the bullpen. Number 21 gives way, and as he heads for the dugout, we'll take a quick break. New arm on the mound when we get back. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Stan Kovaleski. He's pitching on 2 days rest.
Well, at this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Edgar Martinez up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball one. He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
Next offering is in for a strike. That pitch in for a strike. 1-2.
Good approach right there. You want to get something just a little higher that you can elevate. Stay out of that double play.
And fouled off. And that one handled. Fires to second for one. On to first, double play.
Now batting, the shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
And now for Seattle, Alex Rodriguez. Year in and year out, this guy an MVP candidate. And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. And now 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The pitch. And there's a breaking ball that drops in there. That one just missing inside. And a full count now. The wind of the pitch. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Right-handed reliever. The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
With Junior, probably one of the sweetest swings we have ever seen, and certainly as signature a swing as any player has ever had. Ken Griffey Jr. stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. And the pitch. Rodriguez off of first with 2 away. The next offering misses. And now 3-0. Righty to the plate. Fought off foul. Righty delivers. Rolled softly, but that goes foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Back to work, 3-2 now. Line drive, base hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
And up next for Seattle, Jay Buhner. First offering misses the mark. Two on, 2 outs. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
2 outs. And there's a ball.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. Swing and a miss. That's strike 2. The pitch. That one hammered left field. That's back there. Gone. They're going crazy in the dugout. His 21st of the year, and they throw 3 on the board. It's 7-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And stepping in for the Mariners, number 15.
The batter, number 15.
First pitch just misses. Two down, nobody on. On the ground to third. Zips it across. That's the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 7-0. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's Jose Ramirez.
The third baseman, Jose.
The pitch.
Ramirez.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. And there's 1 down.
Now batting, number 2.
Stepping up for the Guardians, number 2. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Y'all, that's why it's a team. And when you look at a lineup, he's a great 2-hole hitter, or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate. And it really looks like these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one velocity and stay there.
Next offering is in for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Off the mark there. 2-2.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at bat.
The 2-2. And that's outside. And he deals. That one ripped in there, base hit, and the bid for history is gone. Throws to second, in there safely.
Just a really nice job of turning on that pitch and smoking it down the line. And There's no one playing there, so once it drops in fair, you're on your way to extra bases. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ball game.
So the Guardians lineup turns over. Here's a speed threat, number 16. And that's in there for strike one. One out and a runner at second. And the 0-2 stays alive. Man at second. High fly ball down the left field line. Buhner pulls that one down, 2 down.
The center fielder, number 7, Kenny Lofton.
Kenny Lofton digs in for the Guardians. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. Foul ball there. Kicks and deals. Foul back our way, and that's out of play. And a pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mariners 7 and the Guardians nothing. Welcome back. Here's the second baseman, number 29.
Leading up for the Mariners.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Softly hit to third. Fires across the diamond. 1 away, bottom of the 6th.
The batter, number 2.
And here's the catcher, number 2. First pitch, and he just misses. And the right-hander deals. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Here's a 1-1. And a big swing and a miss.
1 and 2.
The 1-2. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first on the money. Nice play.
Now batting, the right fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
So the lineup flips over. And now Ichiro, good contact guy, good defender. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Counts 1-0.
And the righty deals. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll do it. Mariners go down quietly there, and they hold a 7-0 lead. Top of inning number 7. So in now for Cleveland, number 8.
Leading off
Great
the season,
speed and great power. A great
Number
athlete,
8.
quite simply. Here comes a pitch. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
the right fielder.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
Man at first, Larry Doby, the next to hit. Next offering is down low. Ball 1.
He's like Mike Trout. You figure whatever you put in his hand, whether it's a bat, whether it's a golf club, whether it's a basketball, he can do it and get it done. And a rare talent, so much fun to watch.
The lefty, the 1-0. And a strike. Runner at first with no outs here. Next offering is fouled back. The pitch. Squirts away a little bit. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Two now. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Left-hand batter waits. Stays alive. Two now. And a foul ball. Number 8 gets his lead at first. Nobody out. On the ground to third. Can't field it cleanly. He doesn't have a play. A tough play, and now there are runners at first and second.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
Number 9 digs in for the Guardians. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat.
Well, they've had a great plan of attack for him tonight. I mean, finding all the holes in his swing and his approach, just frustrating for him up there. You strike out a guy 3 times in a game, I think that guy's got to go back and really study some video with his hitting coach, figure out how they're beating him, make this adjustment really quick, because word will get around the league in a hurry.
And now number 1 in there, and it's 0-1. One out. Runners at first and second. Next one is off the plate. And now it's even 1-1. And the pitch. Rolled to short, possible 2-ball. Fired to second, over to first, safe.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Here's the catcher, number 15. He is at the top of the game in terms of defense at the catching spot.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their number one job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there, and out of here. Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. The wide to kick the pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Strike on the inside corner. Next pitch is outside. The lefty closing in on 100 pitches. And here it comes. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And a pitch. The punch out there. Down on strikes, and he knew it. So it may be too little, too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. It's now 7-3. Set for the last half of the 7th, and now the DH, number 5.
Leading up for the Mariners, the designated hitter, number 5.
Kovaleski back to work. Pitch misses. Ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
Kicks and fires.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Upstairs. The pitch. And that one off the outside edge. And the 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
So man aboard, stepping in the long ball threat, Edgar Martinez. And first offering is fouled off. Number 5. Aboard here at first with nobody out. And a foul ball. The pitch. Swing and a line drive and a base hit up the middle.
Pitch was on the outside, didn't go the other way with it, but still a nice job of using the big part of the field to find a hole. No way he hits it that well if he hooks around the baseball there.
Cliff Lee gets the call from the pen. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh. Now it's going to be Alex Rodriguez. And the first pitch misses for ball one.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Next pitch is outside. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning and off to a shaky start. Good eye right there. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it could be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at bat turns out.
There's the strike, 3-1. And there's the strike. First and second here, no outs. Out towards right center field. It falls in, and that's a hit. The relay, not in time. He's safe at the plate. And the lead is up to 5.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Here's the center fielder, Ken Griffey Jr. For the 4th time tonight.
Number 24, Ken Griffey.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Not the easiest thing when you're talking about a guy that's, perhaps is going to be in the rotation, maybe a long relief guy, to not start an inning, to come into an inning with pressure on it and try to get yourself comfortable.
Move to first. Back standing. He's in there safely. And that one gets away at the plate. And that's a wild pitch as he moves into scoring position. Base runners at second and third here. No outs. Next offering way off the plate.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
At the belt and fires. Now this is in the air down the line. Puts it away for the out.
Now batting, left fielder, Jay.
2 on with 1 out. And now for Seattle, Jay Buhner. Siggy, he's got a history of coming through in the big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And that's in there for strike 1.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
It's softly on the ground left side. And he picks it up and he'll put it in his pocket. And the next pitch is way outside. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And now 2 gone.
Oh, it can be so tough as a hitter to pull yourself out of an extended slump, one that lasts for several games, even a week or more. You know, right now, he's really in one, so I'm sure his mind is all over the place, racing, having a hard time sleeping, trying to figure out what can get him back on track, back to feeling more comfortable and settled in the box.
Number 15 up next for the Mariners. Pitch misses inside, and that is ball 1. Two outs, 2 in scoring position. Next offering upstairs. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
2 on, 2 outs. That misses off the outside edge. And it's filled up.
The count is full, 3-2.
And now the lefty. And a base hit up the middle. 1 run is in. Now 2 runs score. And they're pulling away up by 7 now.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Runner at first with 2 away. Number 29 getting ready to hit.
The batter, number 29.
In there for strike 1. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Relay throw home. Safe at the plate. And it's an 8-run lead.
Picks himself up an RBI. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
So 2 down. And here is number 2.
Number 2.
Next pitch downstairs. And that's ball 1. Runner leads away at second. There's a strike at the knees.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Number 29 at second with 2 down. Gonna count 1 and 2.
Very well executed changeup right there. If he can command the fastball consistently, that's going to be an important pitch in terms of him turning this outing around.
And now it's 1 and 2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. And a ball and 2 strikes. stays alive. Next pitch is outside. On the run, throw to first. Gets him easily, ends the inning. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mariners 11 and the Guardians 3. Back at T-Mobile Park, and stepping in is the speedy
Leading
number
off
2.
for the Guardians, the shortstop, number
The
2.
wind and the pitch. Swing and a ball popped up, and it falls. So now back to the top of the order.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Back to the top of the lineup, and up next for Cleveland, number 16. First offering, and it just misses.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Next offering upstairs.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Nobody out, runner at first. Next pitch is outside. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's the automatic. Out front, pulls that one foul. Now it's 3-2. And the pitch. Got him swinging. He chased the changeup. 1 out.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
And the batter now, Kenny Lofton. First pitch, and he just misses. Left-hand batter waits.
That's ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one is out of here.
In a 2-0 count, a hitter is on high alert. This is what you live for, to be in the driver's seat here. He got a pitch that he could handle, and he hit that pitch really hard. Nice home run.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. number 12. Won't go any further tonight. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. New pitcher for the Mariners, Mike Moore. And he's got a nice lead to work with. One out, base is empty. Stepping up for the Guardians, number 8.
Number 8.
First offering misses the mark. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Righty delivers. Ripped on a line. Junior settles under it and makes the catch. And there's 2 down.
The batter, the right fielder, Larry Doby.
2 outs, base is empty. And now the right fielder, Larry Doby. In there, and it's 0-1.
Well, an at bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. 1-2 now.
Trying to count 2-2.
Rip to third. Sends it across to first, and that'll do it. Cleveland with a pair on this blast. Last half of the 8th coming up. Back after this on the show. Back in Seattle, and now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ichiro Suzuki.
The right fielder,
The wind of the pitch.
Suzuki.
Ball 1.
And takes low for ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And that one sliced foul. Check swing went around. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The pitch. Wouldn't chase that time. Swing and a miss, and he got him. And there's 1 down. In now is the Mariners DH, number 5. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Not sure if he was expected for the pitcher to come right at him, but he got a nice cookie there and just watched it the entire way.
And a pitch. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that's a foul ball. The 0-2. In the air, out towards left center. Makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Edgar
Edgar Martinez up next for the Mariners. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2 outs. That's inside. Here comes a pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, I've noticed they've been pitching him hard inside, and the key is if you're going to make a mistake, you got to make it off the dish. If it leaks out over the plate with this kind of power, you'll be asking for a new baseball.
That one in for a strike, 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. They're up big, however. It's 11-5. And welcome back. And now the first baseman, number 9.
Leading off for the Guardians, the first baseman, number 9.
Moore back to work. There's the strike up high. That's strike 1. The wind of the pitch. And delivers outside. 1-1 now. That's a strike. And now 2-2.
2-2 now.
Righty to the plate. And now it's 3-2.
3-2.
That one to first. He takes it on his own. Now 1 gone in the 9th.
Now batting, number 1.
So now the DH spot, number 1. Chris, his skill set straight out of the mid-80s. Good contact, not much power, and he could run. He always uses the wheels to his advantage.
His biggest challenge in this day and age is to not get caught up in trying to hit home runs because so many people are.
The next pitch misses. 1-1.
I think baseball's starting to understand that those guys are valuable like they once were. They need them in this game today.
Next offering upstairs. Kicks and deals. Rolled over to third, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
On the ground to first. Could be 2. 1 at second. The double play ends it right here.
A little sigh of relief for the pitcher there, ending the ball game with a nice double play. You always love when you can get 2 for 1, especially when it wraps up the ball game. Nice win for these guys today.
11-5, your final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shelby. Talk to you soon.
It's getting much harder to live. The only thing that I've been dodging is God in the bid. Collect calls to my...
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Seattle Mariners. 11 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left